We're going to go ahead and get started because what we learned from yesterday's session is that 2 hours is woefully inadequate for this type of discussion. So I will start by saying consider this a primer for ongoing conversation to come. Okay? So with that, it's great to see some of you in person, I gotta say, right? I haven't seen people in person for a long time. I miss all of you, by the way. Well, most of you. They're kind of next to Aaron. So welcome and thank you for being here. So the question of what we're doing and why we're doing it is, you know, we're at a critical juncture in our history, right? In law enforcement. There's never been a time more so than now where we need to do this type of work and get connected with our community. And so we have this great opportunity before us. There's a lot of talk about community-led policing, and this is community-led policing, right? When you have the community and law enforcement and our elected officials all together in one room, that's when we have the ability to impact and really do community policing. So I'm very, very grateful that we have this opportunity. So with that, because I want to keep this short, let's do introductions. Just quick name and what you do. We'll go around and then I'll introduce our esteemed presenter today. And before I do that, Dr. Lopez, I do want to recognize you. You guys recall, I don't know how many race and equity charter or board meetings ago, she really turned us on to this, got us connected. And speaking of community-led policing is really the reason why we have Mr. Bryant here today. So thank you very much for that, okay? And we're open to our week. So with that, let's go around the room. Start with you there, Sergeant Rankin.
Thanks, Chief. My name's Scott Rankin. I'm a sergeant here at the Kent Police Department, 23 years and in charge of the Special Operations Unit.